Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Planetfall. I'm the mysterious JG. Um, it says we've taken like 3,000 moves, but from messing around before with starting a new game, to get to this point without having wrecked one of our cards, because as we discussed at the end of the last video, you can demagnetize your cards and make the game unwinnable without realizing it. I'm not really sure I trust that move counter. It seems like it started at 4,000 something for some bizarre reason. Like it didn't reset when I started a new game. At any rate, here's a fun thing that you can do. You can restart. Come on, is Floyd in the room with me? Yes, he is. You can restart. Floyd looks sad. Going away, he asks. No. You can search Floyd, because I still haven't quite figured out if you can accidentally make... You don't make the game unwinnable if you don't find that card that's inside one of Floyd's compartments, because you can shut him down, but I don't think he offers it to you when you need it. I don't remember. If you search Floyd, Floyd giggles and pushes you away. You're tickling Floyd! He clutches at his side panels, laughing hysterically. Oil drops stream from his eyes. You can turn off robot. Floyd, shocked by this betrayal from his newfound friend, whimpers and keels over, dropping what he was carrying. You can turn on robot. Floyd jumps to his feet, hopping mad. Why you turn Floyd off? He asks accusingly. You can play with Floyd, and it makes everything better. You play with Floyd for several centicrons until you drop to the floor exhausted. Floyd pokes at you gleefully. Come on, let's play some more. So let's restore. I'm not meaning to make Floyd talk like Zing Sai, but we have just at this point fixed the communications room, which is the last major puzzle we solved. Floyd is carrying a canteen. I've got the glass flask. I don't think we'll ever need that again, and the game really punishes you for carrying too much inventory, so I'm going to drop the glass flask. Floyd tells us about the time he helped someone sharpen a pencil. So now I've got all my cards, including the ID card, which we probably don't need. Let me search pockets. I just realized we're wearing a patrol uniform. We find nothing unusual. I think the ID card turns out to be in your pocket. So let's go southwest. Let's go north into the elevator. Floyd bounces into the elevator. Hey, wait for Floyd, he yells, smiling broadly. Slide upper card in... No. Through... slot. A recorded voice chimes, elevator enabled. Press down button. Oh my... download appears to be complete. That's nice. Or something. Wait. A growl from your stomach warns you're getting pretty hungry and thirsty. Oh, Floyd also cranes his neck to see what I'm doing. Wait again. The elevator door slides open. Floyd rubs his head affectionately against your shoulder. Pat Floyd. Floyd gives a contented sigh. South, west, survival kit is there. It's empty now. We're going to go... Floyd, here now. We're going to go to the open door. Please use kitchen access card. Oh, I guess I hadn't actually done this yet on this save. Slide kitchen card through slot. Actually, apologize, but I need to get something going on my other system that I have open. Oh, I shouldn't be doing this while I'm recording. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll just be a second. Oh, maybe it'll remember where I was and not make. I'm trying to download something to my hard drive, and I thought it would. I thought I could just do it while. Yeah. So anyway, what I did was I went back and I had to start over because of the problem we had with the cards. And now I've got that thing going, so I'm ready to go back to it. And I thought I'd done everything, but apparently I'd forgotten to take care of the kitchen. And as with most Infocom games, you spend a long time wandering around reading text, trying to figure out what's going on. But if you start a game from the beginning, you realize you really haven't done that much. So in the last 3 videos, what did we actually do successfully? We hung around the bulkhead until the doors opened, got in the escape pod, got in the webbing, didn't get out of the webbing until the ship had landed in the water, grabbed everything out of there, the escape pod, opened the hatch and swam up to the surface. Then we basically wandered around till we found a magnet, used the magnet to retrieve a key, used the key to unlock a door and get a ladder, used the ladder to reach across a rift, and searched a bunch of desks north of the rift to find the vast majority of the useful card keys that we have. The only other one that we've got that's useful right now is the one that we got from Floyd the Robot. So really, not that much. But, you know, you're reading through the text, you're making pretty slow progress. But the game has got to give you a sense of, you know, stuff happening. So we're in the kitchen. Floyd bounced in the room. Floyd here now? I guess we have been in here before. Look, Floyd. This isn't a primitive two-word parser adventure game. If you want to look at that object, please say so. Damn it, Retsky. From its design, the robot seems to be the multi-purpose sword. It is slightly cross-eyed, and its mechanical mouth forms a lopsided grin. Look at machine. I don't have the canteen. The canteen was just lying around on the floor. Slide, kitchen, card. See, this is just getting really repetitive already. Through slot. Floyd frets about the possibility of his batteries failing. Put canteen under spout. Open canteen. Otherwise, it will... Oh, it's already full. Okay, so I had done this before. I just, I'm feeling hungry. So I need to come back here and refill the canteen anyway. Drink. Liquid. That was good. It certainly quenched your thirst and satisfied your hunger. Put canteen under spout. Floyd absentmindedly oils one of his joints. Press button. Press button spelled correctly. Close canteen. You need to do that because if you don't, if you like give it to Floyd and he drops it, the contents spill over the floor. Floyd reminisces about his friend Lazarus, the medical robot. Or if you pick up an item and you've got too many items, you drop it. The game likes to make you drop stuff. Get canteen. Floyd absentmindedly oils one of his joints. Give canteen to Floyd. Floyd examines canteen, shrugs, and drops it. Get canteen. Floyd, comma, pick up canteen. Floyd whines, enough talking. Let's play hider and seeker. Get canteen. Give canteen to Floyd. Thank you. Neat. He thanks you profusely. Okay. Hey, wait for Floyd. He yells, smiling broadly. Floyd here now. Okay. Elevator lobby. Booth 2. Ooh, this is a tiny room, Floyd remarks. We don't have the slot for the booths yet. The booths, I think, memory serves, were teleportation booths. So let's press the red button. This is where we got stuck last time. The red door begins vibrating a bit. Wait. Floyd here now. Floyd chants a death scene from Carmen. The door at the south end of the room slides open. South, lower elevator. This is a medium-sized room with a door to the north, which is open. A control panel contains an up button, a down button, and a narrow slot. Floyd bounces into the elevator. Hey, wait for Floyd, he yells, smiling broadly. Slide lower card through slot. And this is the command that broke the game before because we had scrambled that card. A recorded voice chimes, elevator enabled. Floyd paces impatiently. Press up button. Nothing happens. Floyd chants the death scene from Carmen. Press down button. The elevator slides shut. After a moment, you feel a sensation of vertical movement. Floyd absentmindedly recites the first 600 digits of pi. Oh, and something just happened. Hold on 1 second, folks. Okay, sorry, folks. You probably didn't notice a break, really, but yeah, I didn't want to get this any more amateur hour. I'm in the middle of trying to do something. Well, I got something going on in the background while I'm recording. Didn't think it would require any attention, but whatever. Explaining it defeats the purpose of having paused the video and not just dealt with it. So, We're back, and we have pressed the down button, and we feel the sensation of vertical movement. Floyd is absentmindedly reciting the first 600 digits of pi. And I didn't reselect my DOSBox window, which is why I can't put in commands. Now I will wait. And Floyd lowers his voice and tells me the latest rumors about Dr. Fizpick as the elevator door slides open. And we go north. We're in the waiting area. This is a concrete platform sparsely furnished with benches. The platform continues to the east, and to the south is a metal door. Floyd follows you. Let's go east. We are at the Calamonte platform. This is a wide, flat strip of concrete which continues westward. A large transport of some sort lies to the south, its open door beckoning you to enter. A faded sign on the wall reads, Shuttle platform, Calamonte station. Floyd follows you. Let's go south. We're in the shuttle car Alfie. This is the cabin of a large transport with seating for around 20 people plus space for freight. There are open doors at the eastern and western ends of the cabin, and a doorway leads out to a wide platform to the north. Floyd follows you. Let's go east. Alfie control east. This is a small control cabin. A control panel contains a slot, a lever, and a display. The lever can be set at a central position, or it could be pushed up to a position labeled plus, or pulled down to a position labeled minus. I'm going to assume this is some kind of velocity control. It is currently at the center setting. The display, a digital readout, currently reads 0. Though the cabin window, you can see parallel rails running along the floor of a long tunnel vanishing in the distance. Floyd follows you. So we are at a shuttle car. So let's save. Floyd's eyes light up. Oh boy, are we going to try something dangerous now? Well, we're going to try something that could mess up the game for us. Let's slide shuttle card 3 slot. A recording of a deep male voice says, Shuttle controls activated. It does not add, baby, but it probably should. Let's pull the lever to, I don't know the word level. Pull lever. Lever immediately pops back to the central position. Let's push the lever. The lever is now in the upper position. The control cabin door slides shut, and the shuttle car begins to move forward. The display changes to 5. Lookout window. You see parallel rails running along the floor of a long tunnel vanishing in the distance. The shuttle car continues to move. The display blinks and now reads 10. Wait. The display blinks and now reads 15. You pass a sign which says limit 45. The shuttle car continues to move. The display blinks and now reads 20. Now reads 25. I keep waiting. Now reads 30. Floyd examines himself for signs of rust. Now reads 35. Now reads 40. Now reads 45. Let's save again. On slot. Now it reads 50. Now it reads 55. Now it reads 60. Now it reads 65. The tunnel levels out and begins to slope upward. A sign flashes by which reads halfway mark. Begin deceleration. Now it's at 70, 75. I'm just going to let it go. Floyd is writing his name on the walls in crayon. He also hid from a mouse, which seems odd in the shuttle, but maybe the shuttle has mice. The bed sign surrounded by blinking red lights, which says 15. We are now moving at a speed of 105. 10, 5. We're at 120. The shuttle car is approaching a brightly lit area. As you near it, you can make out the concrete platforms and a shuttle station. Boom. The shuttle car hurtles past the platforms, rams into the wall. At the far end of the station, the shuttle car is destroyed, but you're in no condition to care. You have died. So it's not really that exciting. Although we have the rank of lieutenant because we have 38 out of 80 points. So let's restore 3. Pull lever. The lever is now in the central position. The shuttle car continues to move. The display still reads 50. And the display stays at 50. Because we are at the halfway mark, begin deceleration. Pull lever. Comes down to 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. Floyd asks if I want to play Hucka Bucka Beanstalk. 15. And the thing that I'm trying to do in the background doesn't look like it just isn't going to happen. 10. You pass a sign surrounded by blinking red lights which says 15. Push a lever. The shuttle car continues to move. The display still reads 10. You pass a sign surrounded by blinking red lights which says 10. Now I'll pull the lever again. The shuttle car continues to move. The display blinks and now says 5. You pass a sign surrounded by blinking red lights, which says 5. Time passes. The shuttle car comes to a stop, and the lever pops back to the central position. Push lever up to 5. The shuttle car is approaching a brightly lit area. As you near it, you make out the concrete platforms for a shuttle station. Pull lever. The lever is now in the center position. The shuttle car rumbles through the station and smashes into the wall at the far end. You are then thrown forward into the panel. Both you and the shuttle car produce unhealthy crunching sounds as the cabin door creaks slowly open. Floyd whistles tunelessly. So I think I just broke the shuttle, but I was like trying really hard to actually time it correctly. Pull lever. Pull lever. I'm not gonna be just reading everything, but I'm trying to okay, I timed it right that time. I was actually going 5 faster than the sign said. Because if you go at exactly the speed they say, you pull to a stop before you reach the platform. The shuttle car glides into the station and comes to a rest at the concrete platform. You hear the cabin doors slide open. Save on slot 4. West, shuttle car Alfie. And if you go west again, you come to another identical control room, but this one is for going back the other way. East. North, Lawanda platform. This is a wide, flat strip of concrete. Open shuttle cars lie to the north and south. A wide escalator, not currently operating, beckons upward at the east end of the platform. A faded sign reads, Shuttle Platform, Lawanda Station. Floyd follows you. Okay. So there's another shuttle car to the north, I guess, maybe. Shuttle car Betty. This is the cabin of a large transport with seating for around 20 people, plus space for freight. There are open doors east and western sides. Okay. Betty control west. This is a small control cabin. A control panel connects a slot lever. I'm looking to see if there's anything different. Nope. Floyd bounces into the cabin. Hey, wait for Floyd, he yells, smiling broadly. You notice that you feel unusually weak, and you suspect that you have a fever. So I don't know if it matters if you use Betty or the whatever the A one was, Alfie. Let's go up. Escalator. You're in the middle of a long mechanical stairway. It is not running and seems to be in disrepair. Up. Fork. This is a hallway which forks in the northeast and southeast. To the west is the top of a long escalator. Northeast. Systems corridor west. The corridor bends here, leading east and southwest. A doorway opens to the northwest, and a narrow stairway leads down to the north. Let's go northwest. Infirmary. You have entered a clean, well-lit place. There are a number of beds, some complicated-looking equipment, and many shelves that are mostly bare. Lying on one of the beds is a small red spool. On a low shelf is a translucent bottle with a small white label. At the bottom of the bottle is a small quantity of medicine. Inventory. I don't think we ever need the upper elevator access card again, so I'm going to drop it. Because I don't think we can use the helicopter that's up there, and I believe we fixed the system that's up there. And I'm going to drop the ID card too. And I'm going to get the bottle. Taken. Floyd rushes into the room and barrels into you. Oops, sorry, he says. Floyd not looking at where he was going to. Read bottle. Disease suppression medicine. Experimental. Floyd asks if you want to play Huckabucka Beanstalk. Save. Slot 4. Okay. See, saving takes up an action, which is, to me, seems a little unfair. Floyd, rummaging in a corner, finds something and carries it to the center of the room to examine it in the brighter light. It seems to be the breastplate of a robot, along with some connected inner circuitry. The entire piece is bent and resting. Floyd stares at it in complete silence. A moment later, he begins sobbing quietly, awkwardly excuses himself, and runs out of the room. You look at the breastplate and notice the name Lazarus engraved on it. Oh, boy. Floyd kept telling us about his friend Lazarus. Looks like Lazarus is an ex-robot. I'm pretty sure... Now, the breastplate becomes an item, but I'm pretty sure we can't do anything with it. So I'm going to read the bottle. Oh, we already read the bottle. Open bottle. Drink medicine. The medicine tasted extremely bitter. Dropped bottle. I believe that is necessary to win the game. We'll save again. Let's get in bed. You climb into the bed. It is soft and comfortable. After a few moments, a previously unseen panel opens and a diagnostic robot comes wheeling out. It is very rusty and sways unsteadily, bumping into several pieces of infirmary equipment as it crosses the room. As the robot straps you to the bed, you notice some smoke curling from its cracks. Beeping happily, the robot injects you with all 347 serums and medicines it carries. The last thing you notice before you pass out is the robot preparing to saw your legs off. You have died. Your score would be 42 out of 80. Which I'm still a lieutenant, so we got 3 points for, or a couple points for drinking the medicine, so I would assume that was a good idea. But getting on the bed was not. Go southeast again, and I think there were stairs down. Repair room. You are in a dimly lit room filled with strange machines and wide storage cabinets, all locked. To the south, a narrow stairway leads upwards. On the north wall of the room is a very small doorway. Lying face down at the bottom of the stairs is a motionless robot. It appears to be damaged beyond repair. Floyd bounced into the room. "Floyd, here now," he cries. Floyd points at the fallen robot. "That's Achilles." "You tell Achilles he can take that big robot. Shut up his ass." Sorry, Robot Jack. "That's Achilles. He was in charge of repairing machinery. He repaired Floyd once. I never liked him much. He wasn't friendly like other robots. Looks like he fell down the stairs. He always had trouble with one of his feet working right. A planner person once told me that's why they named him Achilles." Okay, so there's a very small doorway to the north. Let's go north. It is a robot-sized doorway, a bit too small for you. I think this counts as a puzzle, but it's pretty obvious to me. Floyd, go north. This is probably because I played Enchanter, where you have to solve puzzles using by speaking to a tortoise. Floyd squeezes through the opening and is gone for quite a while. You hear thudding noises and squeals of enjoyment. After a while, the noise stops, and Floyd emerges looking downcast. "Floyd found a rubber ball inside. Lots of fun for a while, but must have been old because it fell apart. Nothing else interesting inside. Just a shiny Frommets board." Floyd, get Frommets board. Floyd shrugs. "If you say so." He vanishes for a few minutes and returns holding the Frommets board. It seems to be in good shape. He tosses it towards you, and you just manage to catch it before it smashes. He's no longer carrying anything for us. Give Floyd Frommets board. Floyd examines a shiny 17-centimeter Frommets board, shrugs, and drops it. Get Frommets board. Give Floyd, who is currently examining himself for signs of rust, Frommets board. He can carry like up to one item for us. I'm hoping he will continue to do that. But he continues to drop it. Get board. Give Floyd board. Get board. Give Floyd board. Nope, he's dropped it 4 times in a row now. I guess he just has a thing about this board not being interesting. Okay, so we go back up to the systems corridor and look. Oh, he's carrying a canteen anyway. Yeah, I forgot I gave him the canteen. Got a stairway leading down. The corridor goes east and southwest. Southwest takes us back to where we came from. Although there was... The southwest was a fork, so we didn't see everything that way. So the next place to go is east. Systems corridor. This section of hallway has a doorway to the north labeled Planetary Defense. The corridor continues east and west. Floyd follows you east. Systems corridor east. The hallway ends here with a large doorway leading east and smaller doorways to the north and south. The northern doorway is labeled Planetary Course Control. The hallway itself leads west. Floyd follows you north. Course Control. This is a long room whose walls are covered with complicated controls and colored lights. Two of these lights are blinking. The first one reads Bedister failure. Bedister failure. The other light reads critical diversions from planned course. In one corner is a large metal cube whose lid is closed. Floyd follows you. Open lid. The lid swings open. The large metal cube contains a fused 90-ohm Bedister. Wasn't there a... I think there was a good Bedister back where we came from. I hate to go all the way back, but back in the... There was a room with a bunch of machine parts, and I think it included a good Bedister. So I believe I know how to fix this, but let's not worry about it right now. Let's remember to come back for that, because I think at some point we'll get the teleport booths working, which will make it a lot easier to go back and forth between the first complex we're in and the one we're in now that's on the other side of the tram line. So we go south, go east, physical plant. This is an enormous room full of environmental control equipment presumably intended to heat and ventilate the Lawanda complex. Oddly, although the Lawanda complex is slightly smaller than its counterpart, this plant is much larger than the one found in the Calamonte complex. The only exit is westward. Look at equipment. The equipment here is so complicated you couldn't begin to figure out how to operate it. Floyd begins absentmindedly reciting the digits of pi. South, library lobby. This is a carpeted room, thick with dust, with exits to the north and south. To the west, up a few steps, is a wide doorway. A small booth lies to the east. So this is one of the places you can teleport to. You catch a glimpse of a small object nestled amongst the dust. Sitting on a wide table is a machine of sorts, consisting of a video screen and a keyboard, is currently turned off. Floyd follows you. Examine object. The spool is labeled Helicopter Operating Manual. That reminds me, wasn't there a spool in the medical room that for some reason I don't seem to have picked up? Well, let's turn on the machine. The screen gives off a green flash, and then some writing appears on the screen. 1. History. 2. Culture. 3. Technology. 4. Geography. 5. The Project. 6. Interlogic Games. Floyd notices a mouse scurrying by and tries to hide behind you. And all of those things were written in cutesy letters. Type 1. The screen clears and a different menu appears. Main menu... Racial origins, Great Hiatus, Rise of the New Technocracy. Type 1. The screen clears and some text appears. The ancient legends say that ships from the Second Young Union once filled our skies and will one day come again. Modern scientists, this is all, by the way, written phonetically, and it's really weird to read, who once dismissed such legends and felt that life evolved here on Rosida, now feels that our planet was really settled by men of the Second Union. For more detailed information on this topic, consult a librarian for the appropriate spools. Type 0 to go to a higher level. Type 0. Type 2. Great Hiatus. Whether or not the legends of the Second Union are true, archaeologists are certain that a period of high technological and social development existed thousands of years ago, but for some reason civilization slid into a dark age lasting centuries. If you're not looking at the screen, you have no idea how weird it is to try to read this. For more detailed information on this topic, okay, type 0. This would all appear to be just background detail you don't need. Within the last 5 centuries, the rise of the new technocracy has returned civilization to the level attained before the hiatus. Social historians think that when the disease struck, our race had achieved a level of sophistication equal to the pre-hiatus. type 0, type 0, type 2, culture. Literature, art, music. Type 1. Many volumes on the development of Recitan literature are on file in the library. Also, copies of all great works of writing, some dating back to the mythical days of the Second Union, are located here. Type 0. I think I'm going to end up loading the game, because we're wasting a lot of turns reading through this, but I'm just kind of interested in the backstory. I'm reading about art. What do you know about art? What do you know about literature? What do you know about music? Historical studies and reproductions of Recitan art are available here for all three major periods of art development: the primitive period, the Renaissance period, and the early post-hiatus, and the most recent period of video and laser art. Type 0, type 3. Recordings of all important compositions of the last 500 years are located in the library databanks. So you can't, this is just like a menu for it. You're supposed to put on spools. You probably want to use the type command, check your documentation. I just press 0. Floyd asks if you want to play Hucka Bucka Beanstalk. Type 0, type 0, geography, type. Oh god, do I care about any more of this? Now we're getting into technology. Medicine, agriculture, transportation, robotics, planetary systems. Well, I'll tell you what, we're at the 30-minute mark. I could do an entire video just reading through all the background stuff. I don't know if people would want to see that or hear that or not. Because it's all pretty cursory stuff that they're giving you. You know, you click music and it just says, music files are available. But at any rate, I will call it a video here. I'm going to save one, but probably load something else when we're done in the library. When we come back, folks, I guess we'll keep reading through the library stuff, because I'm positive that somewhere in here is clues that we need. We also need to get figure out how to work this machine, because we found the green spool says helicopter operating manual. I think the red spool that I just kind of forgot about, and that was back in the med lab, is what we actually need. But we'll look at it later, folks. I'm Mysterious JG. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.